Then look at this part of the image. The second, the right side of the image. Look at that. With this amazing rectangular deal here with vertical walls. Oh my God, it looks like one of those complex, impossible jewelry made by, who knows, that girl from New Earth channel shows. Look at that. Wow, man. Wow, look at how, my goodness, how incredible this is. Immense. Just think about it. This is immense. Look at all those tubes, filaments, and all kinds of shit. Indescribable. Can't describe this, there's no words for this. It's layered, and it's just insane, man. Look at that. Complex. Well, it looks like an organ, like a bunch of nerves and tissue at the micro level, but in huge sizes. Let's just give you an idea. Look at this thing right here. This tube extends to this thing, which is triangular, roundish, there's no straight sides. Then check it out right there. Look how that string looking deal that is super complex, stringy, and divides into others, and it goes into that triangular deal. Well, there's so many of them. And then look at this one. Like I said, this whole deal is not a geological anything. This is like a gigantic freaking organ. The entire surface is covered with all this circuitry and tubing and whatever. We're just getting a tiny glimpse and pictures of this gigantic ass, structurized everything. Look, there's a freaking hand right there. And another one, and it's, I mean, if I start doing drawings, you're gonna be insane. It's gonna be so insane looking. Look at that one right there. Look at that. When you look at it from far enough, then you see that it's a hand. Look, this is the finger right there. Look, this is a hand like this. You see? It's a hand like this. Look at the fingers. And this thing connects exactly where the thumb would be. Well, then you get little hands here the same way, and here. All these are like filaments, gigantic filament type, tubing. Then you have some kind of energy machine type thing, a circuit. This whole deal is like an organic circuitry. And you can see the filament, and then underneath you see more layering. Wow, man. And that is insane. It is super insane. Kick ass though. I like the design. Whenever if they are aliens for real, and because I am not sure what this whole deal is, because it sounds like it's one thing creating all these deals, and it controls the whole thing, and I don't know. Well, look at that. You have got to appreciate that design. and what it does, because we just don't know a damn thing. Look at that. It looks like a dude standing up, working on his car. That thing right there. Look at that. The two legs, the two arms, a big fat head, but it's none of that. It just looks like. See, look. Where's it at? And there is another one right here. Look, it looks like a giant figure of figures, or statues, or some shit like that. But it's none of that. Look at this thing right here. It's a big thing with two smaller ones that, oh my God, so insane looking deals. Look at that shit right there, wow. And where's the other one I saw? Look at this one, right here. It goes, look, it goes like this. It has things like that, and then it goes this way. It comes down to this. It has a rectangular thing right here with vertical walls. I mean, it divides into two crazy deals right there. There's another one here with another square. And that goes in, oh my God, so complex. It's just, you will take months to decipher this whole picture, or at least attempt to decode the picture. What is, I mean, what things go where, and look at that. It's like a, wow, like a freaking brain. This is just insane, man. I mean, for us it's insane. For somebody that has a heck of a, it would look this as a child's play. And that's what I imagine it's like for whoever, the master. Look at this thing right there. I mean, like I say, those impossible jewelry or statue made by whoever that are in Moscow and other places. And those are child play for this deal here. For whoever intelligence is doing this. This is like the grand master, the designer, the hand. Look at this circle deal. At the same time, it's pointy with tubes and spheres and all kinds of shit. Look at that. Like I said, that look like a bunch of nerves, and look at that. Wow, man. Look at that. Oh boy, look at that. And that's just the corner. I imagine those NASA guys have some kick-ass close-ups, and they really know what the thing looks like up close in high definition. This is only a shitty picture from far away. Look at that corner right there. It's difficult to describe this whole thing. There's no geological chasm. No, there's no damn chasm. Nah. They put simple names to things that they cannot understand or even find a real description of it. They just leave it at blank. is the site that I found earlier that has this grid-like thing. Is it this one? No. Nah. You can see that the entire terrain is geometrically made. Look at the vertical walls of that, whatever that is. The low organic type looking thing. And I've never seen so many weird looking terrain. Look at it, cuts perfectly right there. Really? Perfectly. Look at that. And it goes perfectly right there. And then look what's on it. And you see machine looking things. But I mean machine that it doesn't fit on our type of machinery like deals. Roundish and elegant looking deals. And complex. See that? There ain't no freaking chasm or rocks or cracks or no. This is design. It's such an incredible technology that we just don't have a clue. Look at that right there in that corner. Those are the giveaway, but if you look at it, they all have this perfect cuts and then like this. And roundish, and then you see another roundish looking thing this way and that way, and then inside. I mean, it looks organic as hell, but then you see the flat surface, smooth. You cannot say that that deal is geology. No. That ain't no geo. Look at that. That looks like a freaking print on it. Look at that. Really? Well, what made that? The wind, the crazy wind? Really? That looks like a hard ass surface too. Look at that. Let me put in the right view. It was branded only with electromagnetic plasma. You can brand something like that, and then look at the little deal sticking up from that vein that goes back into the surfaces. I've seen enough stuff to know that this is not a natural. Look at that perfect line right there. And then you have this round thing with a square base or rectangular base, and no. This is none of that geology shit that they stick it to us every time. See, when you take the brightness off, then you see what it is. It reveals itself. And it's none of that geology bullcrap. Look at that. In fact, that's the incorrect view. It would be like this.